Matt, how you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How was your week?
It's good. Practice my grip a lot.
Yeah. Did you play it all?
Couple times.
Yeah. Decent out.
Yeah, pretty good.
A little warmer today than it was last week. So today we're gonna, like we talked about last week, we're gonna work on a lot of your higher clubs. So we're gonna work on some of your hybrids, your woods, your driver. We're also gonna get, we're gonna use, like you said last week, you said that you were having a hard time coming inside. So we're gonna use those alignment rods and try to, set you up in the correct position for your golf swing. And like we talked about last week was a lot of fundamentals. We spent a lot of time on your grip, a lot of time on your pre-swing type of looks. So what we're going to do today is kind of study the swing a little bit more, study how the ball is shaping and those types of things, how to increase your chances for lower scores by those types of things. We'll head out onto the golf course in a little bit if we have time, but for the time being, let's start with hitting some hybrids. I just saw you 5 minutes ago stretching, so that's good. But again, what we talked about last week, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel by any means, but today is going to be a little bit more advanced than we were last week. Okay, and then next week when we get together, we're going to actually use the flight scope that is going to really show a lot of your analytics of the golf swing, kind of show your numbers, your AOA, your swing speed, ball speed, all that type of stuff that a lot of people your age are really interested in. Right now we're not going to do that. We're just going to lead into that for our next lesson, but I'm going to take the same thing as last week. I'm going to take some pre-swing videos, pre-lesson videos, post-lesson videos, and get some dialogue with you throughout the day. But anything that you really want to work on today that you after you played this week?
Yeah, being a little more consistent with the ball stroke.
Okay. And again, you're hitting a lot more of draws lately, so from what your father said. So we'll do what we do best. We'll do what you do best. That's the best thing about this game is let's not try to do something that you can't right now. Let's really work on what you do best. So what you do best right now is that shot shape. So let's work on that and let's continue to get better. But let's start right now with a couple warm-ups. We'll hit a couple wedges first, maybe a couple 7-irons, and then we'll spend a lot of time on your hybrids and your woods and your drivers. I saw that you got a brand new hybrid, so that's pretty nice. How have you been hitting that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Is the shaft a regular shaft, stiff shaft?
It's regular.
Regular. Okay. As you continue to get older, you're gonna get stronger. So that's we're gonna have to look at, when we look next week at your analytics of the swing. We'll get you fitted and we'll get you all sorts of stuff to spend some time in our shop, and we got a lot of great products in there that'll really help your swing. So help your game, not necessarily your swing. Help your game. So let's get going, and the sun's, I think, creeping out, so that's a good sign. And then we'll get on the course if we have time. I know that's something that you want to do. So all right, so let's grab your wedge and let's get going.